guys, welcome back to the debate hut. Today we are going to be debating which MCU couple is has the best relationship. Yes, there I did remember words are wording very well, as you can see. But yes, so that will be the debate for today. I am experiencing some technical difficulties, so you guys will just have to bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't cut into this and I can get my point across as quickly as I can. So for me, I am deciding on Wanda and Vision as my couple of choice. I don't know if this is me being biased because Wanda is my favorite character. However, we will see. We'll see. I do genuinely think though that they do have one of the best relationships in the MCU. Their relationship stems and grows over time. It's not something that's forced or put on. We get to see their relationship and dynamic grow. We get to see Vision be there for her on like her most difficult times. She has to go through so much during her time in the MCU and she loses so many people. With every step of the way, Vision is there for her and helps her in every way that he thinks he can. They are both get their powers from the Mind Stone as well. So that means they also have a deeper interlinked connection. They understand each other in ways that other MCU couples may not. And I think their relationship is also put to the test a lot as well, with Vision being basically part of the Mind Stone and it being his fuel. They have to go through so many difficulties. And in the end, Wanda does have to sacrifice him, and that relationship is put on the line and tested for the world. And her love for him, even though she didn't want to do it, she done it because she loved him and wanted to save everyone else. It was his choice and it's what he wanted to do, and she valued that and chose that as his choice as a human being. He wanted that and chose that, so she stuck with it and stuck by him through everything. While we don't know quite what's going on with either of these characters at the moment, where are they? Who are they? Are they alive? Are they dead? We don't know, but I really do hope that we do get to see some more WandaVision in the future.
We've had some really awful couples in the MCU, but we've also had some great, like Ellie's one, Vision and Wanda. It's a good one. And this one was quite a straightforward one to me. I normally struggle to like figure out who's the best, who's strongest, or whatever we're debating. So for me, again, maybe I'm biased, just like Ellie is, maybe, but it's Star-Lord and Gamora. Their relationship is a bit of a weird one, and it didn't really start off straight away as a relationship. It gradually developed. So it was nice getting to see that progression and getting to see the difference in friends becoming into something a bit more deeper. And we see that over the whole course of the first couple of no, not over the first couple, but over the first movie, second movie, and then Infinity War, and that's sadly where it ended. I'd say they got into a relationship like around volume 2, like probably a bit after that, maybe. So when they first meet, they are complete opposites. I mean, she's the daughter of Thanos, and so she takes pretty much everything seriously and just wants to complete her missions, and that her duty is her number one priority. And Star-Lord, well, he's a joker. He loves his music, he loves dancing, he loves his movies, he's very relaxed, he doesn't take anything very seriously. And when they get together, they bring out the best in each other and they complement each other nicely. So we see that, Gamora encourages Quill to be more responsible in his leadership role as the captain. And Peter encourages Gamora to let loose and like be herself. And we see her become like more relaxed, more free, and we just get to see that development of their characters, which is really great. And the fact that they bring that out in each other is amazing. And also the fact that they're both damaged people. Like Peter being taken from Earth after losing his mom and, being held captive, I guess, in a sense, by the Ravagers, and then growing up with them, and then finding out his father killed his mom, and all of that whole history, like very, very horrible. And then Gamora, she losing her family and then being taken by Thanos and being his daughter and then being sacrificed again, another sort of thing. And we see in Infinity War that they're willing to do anything for each other. Gamora is willing to sacrifice herself for the world so that Thanos doesn't get the Soul Stone. So while she's also thinking about the world, she's also, part of that is Star-Lord and the whole Guardians of the Galaxy crew. And then Peter also promising to Gamora that he'd kill her before Thanos could kidnap her. And so we get to see that, they're really bonded and they're really willing to do anything for each other. And I mean, we saw this in the first movie as well, with Peter going into space to save Gamora from dying whilst not considering his own life safety. And, it starts off there pretty much. And our Gamora dying was like the saddest thing ever, and it broke their relationship. And we see what follows next in Volume 3. So yeah, their relationship, whilst they didn't really have much of a romantic relationship, it was getting there, but sadly it was broken apart by Thanos and Infinity War and Endgame and all of that stuff, all that whole period there. But to me, I think Gamora and Star-Lord are the best MCU couple ever.
Yeah, so this is probably another bias from me, but I'm gonna say the favorite couple of mine, MCU couple, is Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, and MJ. Now you probably think, it's the same thing from like the other trilogy from Tobey Maguire and to our Andrew Garfield, wait, actually Gwen Stacy. But this, I feel like I really, really like this kind of relationship between them, because I feel like they didn't start off as like romantic couples in the beginning. They actually started as friends, and they were high school, and they became high school sweethearts. And we see that like throughout the trilogy. So we see Peter getting to know Michelle in Homecoming, and then he actually is trying to get to know her better in Far From Home. And once his sequel was out, and MJ started to become more they become even closer because she accepts him and she loves him for it. Well, not love, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. They're kids. But yeah, so I think this is very different to the other couples in the MCU, and like even in the past Spider-Man films as well. Because I think, so whenever MJ's in trouble, she depends on Spider-Man to save her. Where in this relationship, Peter also depends on MJ as well, because we see in No Way Home when Auntie May died, and Peter's in distress, he's sad, he's depressed. MJ comes to him and like comforts him, and I think that's really sweet, because we don't see a lot of the heroes get like feeling have to depend on anyone but themselves, because they have to hold up their pressure, have to hold up the stress. So it's nice to see that Peter gets to release his sorrows for MJ, and MJ's there for him. So I think that's really sweet. And I think they're quite a relatable couple as well, especially as teenagers, like they're always there for each other. And MJ is very different to Peter as well in the beginning as well, because MJ is a bit more mature. She doesn't think about parties, she doesn't think about boys, she thinks about her course and her studies. And Peter's a bit of a boyish, goofy guy. Like he's trying to impress another girl as well. So they're both very opposite, but they're also on the same wavelength as well, because they're both a bit of a outcast in a way. Like Peter's a nerd, and MJ, well, she said she didn't have any friends. So I think they were on the same boat together, and I think that's really sweet how they came across from being friends like that to being really cute couples. And you know how like the hero always trying to defend like their love interest. Well, MJ never runs away. She's always there. She wants to help Peter in his missions. Like even when his identity was revealed and he was being like backlash literally from everyone, she was always there for him and always tries to stay by his side. And I think that's a really true thing, like a very great thing, especially at her age. So I think they're a very supportive couple towards each other. That's one way of putting it. And I think romantic as well, because I remember something I remember, I think the director leaked this. It was part of the script from the ending when Peter visited MJ in the calf, and then he left. He was going to tell her the truth, but then he backs out. But then he said in the script there was something like, MJ looks up at him and like realization. So she, deep down, she know who he really is. And I think, oh my God, it's just so sweet. Even though they forgot it, like she's forgotten him, there's still something between each other. And I think that is so, so cute. I mean, they're not like Gamora or Peter, like they wouldn't die for each other, but there are, but they are, but I think, I don't know, I like that it's relatable. So yeah, I love that couple, and yeah.
Seems like we might have all been a bit biased. Just maybe a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just maybe. Just maybe.
When are we not?
But yeah. Was there any other couples that you guys were maybe thinking of? Like maybe as a second, or you know, like
yeah, Jane and Thor. Because
Ellie's probably not thinking of this one, is she?
No, but like they were very different people from different home planets, literally. So, but they all really impact on each other. So Jane made Thor take up responsibility, made him become a full man, being honorable and being respectful. And Thor made Jane, like, I don't know, maybe be brave and look out more, like in space, in a work. And in the end, I love I know it's not a good film, but in Love and Thunder, they had the sweetest moments, especially when he told his hammer about his love for Jane. And
you don't have to say anything more.
That's real true love. That's real love there.
I do kind of love Peter and MJ. They are up there for me. Just simply because, obviously, like Grace said, we have had every trilogy with that couple there. Like, it hasn't been something that's changed. It's always been a very strong force of the MCU throughout every single movie, you know? Like, that hasn't changed in every Spider-Man film that we've had. It's a staple. So I feel like without it, we'd lose a lot to what we know of the MCU. Another one.
Steve and Peggy?
No. No.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, it's Sharon. It's Sharon.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't even get me started on that woman. She's worse than Jane by like 1,000. I don't understand my hate for Jane. Okay, guys, don't come for me in the comments. I know she's a cool girl, she's a great lady, but I can't stand her, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why, but I just can't do it. I'm sorry. But yeah, no one else that I'm kind of thinking of currently.
What about Tony and Pepper? I mean, I like them, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite in a way.
I was gonna say them, but I know that they have a lot of their own stuff to work on. But I feel like, again, that kind of brings them back to normality a little bit, because all of the others are they're hero-based couples. They're this, they're that. But with Tony and Pepper, we get to see the reality and human of them. Like, their arguments, their bickering, he works too much, she does too much of this, he does too much of that. It's just a lot more normal and easier to relate to. So I feel like they are quite literally our most down-to-earth couple.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's true.
I was thinking, apart from all of the ones that you guys said, I think the other one I might have said was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
They have
haven't
got
seen the new film enough. Don't spoil it for me.
But yeah, just maybe. It's maybe them.
I'm behind, Grace, I'm behind.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
No, that was the last debate.
Right, I think that's it for this debate on which MCU couple has the best relationship, which we hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know down below who you think. Do you agree with any of us? Do you think we were biased, maybe? maybe you got someone who's better and someone who we've maybe missed. Or maybe there's someone who you see is turning into a romantic relationship and you can see something's happening, maybe.
A little bit
So let us
suspense.
know. Yeah. Let us know all of that down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our content. Check out some of our other Marvel debates, such as who's the best Spider-Man, who is the best MCU villain. Nat and Bruce work together a couple. So there you go. There's one couple relationship there that we've already done. Who's the strongest MCU character? We've done so many different Marvel debates, but we've also done Disney, other stuff like Based in the Notebook, Mamma Mia. So yeah, check those all out. Reviews, rankings, all of that. And actually talking about rankings, we have done a top 10 MCU couples, so you can check that out as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for today. So see you next time for more Marvel content. Bye.
Bye.